It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. And got his man complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 58 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson now. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Unable to corral him. He fights through. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You've got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
A first down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And then they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this 1st quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to be knocked away. And where the time has has expired on the first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Jordan Stout now. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nnamdi Madubuike coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really? Should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this plan.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Deontay Hardy to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Lamar. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Tiger swamp. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
They run it with... And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Great.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Hey! Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Miami. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4th. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action. Here's Jackson. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it down to a a single point. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. From the pistol, Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts now from the gun. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Alpha, Alpha. 63. Delta.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hurts throwing again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Hey, 73.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles in possession. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts looking to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
73.
First down throwing for Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Lamar back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Alpha. Tiger Hornet. Slow Silver, ready? Crowd, let's get it. Delta.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
No touch. Crowd, let's get it.
Back to throw, Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. that's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Crowd, let's get it. '73.
Starting on the ground. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
First down, here's Lamar. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Complete, Derrick Henry. Has some room to work. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Lamar throwing again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. This throw is cut. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and goal, Henry. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Offense in the hurry-up here. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Running it on 4th and goal, that has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, first and 10.
No touch, set.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
First down throw for Jackson. Buying some time right. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He's going to push one deep down the road. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Covey now to return this. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Great, set. Man. No touch.
On first down, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. Hey.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable.
Eagles 17.
Second and 6 coming up here.
No touch that. Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
63, 6'10". No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Man. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Carl up, Yanni.
Third down and 9.
Carl up, Yanni. Carl, hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's caught beyond the marker. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. About 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
No touch that. Hey. Delta.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and
Alpha,
goal.
alpha, alpha. 63, 63, 63.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles needing 4 points. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Ready, set. Delta.
They'll try again with Barkley. And his extra effort there rewarded with a solid gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready, set. Delta.
Barkley. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Delta, set. Delta.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's completed right side. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Yeti. Crowd left, Yeti. Hey, 73. Delta.
Here he is to throw. It's Dotson on the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
73. Great, set. Alpha. Delta.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Delta, set. Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready?
He'll look to throw it. He'll get this one to Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds after a big gain of 21. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. On the move, headed right. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Hey! 63, 63, 63.
One final shot here. Chased out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small...